Welcome back, everyone. Well, today we're out in the garden. It's still kind of cool out, but at least the rain has finally stopped. But today we're going to plant the rest of our onions. And if you remember from our past video, we ended up, I'll show you right here what I have left. We have our bag of mixed onions here. We have, looks like white onion, yellow onion, like a red shallot, all kinds of onions here. And we've already planted some of them, and as you can see, the squirrels have been kind of digging in the garden here. I gotta do something about them, put some netting over this or something. But we have our potatoes that we planted a couple days ago right here. And then the day before, well, it was kind of wet, we ended up planting our onions the first round, and we ended up putting a couple rows in here. And as you can see, there's like one here that's out of the ground, but I got to push it back in. But you see the tops of the onions that are breaking through. So today, I turned this all over, and as you can see from the video here, it's kind of rough and clumpy, which this ground has always been like that. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to show you how I'm going to put the rest of these onions in the ground, and then I'm going to cover the onions with some of this topsoil, and then I'll recover this area over here too where the squirrels are obviously digging or whatever. But let me go ahead and get the onions in, and I'll explain how I put them in and show everybody. And then I'll show you the end process when I get them all covered and everything else. So let me get that started first. All right, so as you can see now, we've got our bulbs in the ground, and we got them spaced about a half an inch apart, and I just pushed them into the top of the ground here. And what you want to do is like this one here, for example, you want to put the growing part up, the root part down. And I just, like I say, I pushed them all in the ground here, mixed them all up. So now I'm going to end up covering this with some topsoil, and I'm going to see if I can do this one-handed here, but kind of show you. All I'm going to do is I'm not really like looking to bury them deep. I'm just looking just to cover it back up. And then as these onions start to grow and get bigger, I'll do like the potatoes and all that. I'll end up putting more dirt over the top of them as they start to grow. But you don't want to bury them too deep, like I say. And this will probably be just a short little video today, because what we got left here, we have to wait now in the garden, because the nights are still a little cool, and we can't really plant like anything else right now, except for like this kind of stuff, like our onions, potatoes, garlic, things like that. So as I said, we now got our onions here in the corner. We have our onions right here in the center, and we have our potatoes on the end. And this is probably going to be about all we can plant, like I say, for right now, till the weather gets warmer and things start to come out. Other things, but the next couple things we're going to probably plant in the garden is going down this way right here. On this side right here, we're going to probably plant like a row of dill, some parsley, and whatever other little vegetable one, or not vegetable, I mean herb one that I'd like to have. Still on this back side right here along the fence, since it's going to get real tall and it's going to create shade and all that, that's where I'm going to plant my corn. The bicolored sweet corn. And then in the middle right here, of course leaving rows to walk in here and everything, I'm going to plant probably going like this way across, since I'll have stuff on each end or whatever. But going this way across, making rows, I'm going to have our tomato plants, pepper plants, hot pepper plants, and like I say, whatever else I didn't get a chance to plant or didn't like survive this year, I'll just end up buying it from the garden center. And like I say, I'm gonna show everybody that. And just to kind of show everybody too real quick here, because it's funny how I can stand right here and they're so used to me. But let me zoom in here if you can see him. Let's see, where is he? Right there. I just ended up putting some new suet in the feeder right there, and the little woodpeckers are just loving it. They love that stuff, and I've had all kinds of birds back here so far this year, but it's been real interesting to watch them and everything. But, and I know, yes, I still got to pick up that mess, but no big deal. But, so what are we going to work on next? Well, let me take you up front, and I'll show you what we're going to do now, since we're kind of, like I say, on hold for a little while here in the garden. So the next thing we're going to be working on are these planters right here. These are, you can see it over there and over there. I got two mismatched planters. One was a tan color and one was like a clay one, looked like a clay pot. The one here, this one has basically died out. Everything that was in here, the perennials and all that, all kind of died out and things. So we're going to get rid of this one. And this one here, you can see it's a brown or tannish kind of color, had the two lights in it. But this one, you can kind of see it right now. It's already beginning to rebloom for the summertime. This is like a butterfly bush one. Comes back every year, and I just leave the pots out here every single year. I don't cover them. I don't do nothing fancy with them. And yet, this one here is, like I say, is a hardy survivor. So I'm gonna end up like tipping the pot over, and I'm gonna try to like loosen the edges and get, you know, the root ball out, and retransplant that one. And over on the other end, I'm gonna get some other perennials to put into there, so they look really nice and all that. But I ended up buying two matching ones, two brown ones, about the same size as these, maybe a little bit wider, but that's going to be the next one that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to show everybody, you know, how we're going to transplant this one and replant the other one. And, you know, I'll show you guys through the summer, like how to care for them, how to make them look really nice and all that other kind of stuff. So, all right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching. And I just wanted to say welcome to all the new subscribers that have subscribed. Thank you for joining my channel. And until next time, everyone, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you then. Have a good one.